All right, so I wanted to help you guys out just a little bit more to get you guys kind of going. I finished what I believe. I have a hard time running this and checking it without all the code together, so there may be some errors, just, in general. Whenever I do these, there may be a few errors, but so what I'm going to do is kind of show you guys how I want you to create a list in the console. How can you do that? Because using the console. So the reason why I want to do this is because it restricts the user's access to my actual code because they're only using the console window. So in theory, you could do this so that you have a console window pop up and they're doing all their work in the console, meaning they have no access to your code whatsoever, which is ideal, right? That's what we want to get to. So first, I'm going to import the scanner. Okay. And now I'm going to create a scanner here. So what I want this to do is I'm going to first ask the user, so system.out.println, what is your store's name? I'll make this a print. Maybe I'll say enter your store's name. Ooh. And I gotta save this as a string. Read. Oh, I don't need read. Next line. Okay. And then I'm going to ask, how many items does your store have? I think I want a print line, an empty print line here to get to the next line. And then I'm having a little bit of trouble. Let me see. Enter the number of items your store carries. I'm going to save that. And dot next. Okay. I'm having a little trouble. I've been noticing with line, so I'm going to play around with line a little bit. It's skipping me to the next line and not allowing me to read. So we'll see if it worked. So right now, the best way for me to do that is I can say system.out. Oh wait, I want to actually create the store. So in order to create the store, I'm going to go back here. I need my store. All right, so I'll say for int. Oh, well, yeah. I'm going to declare it right here, and I'll fill it below. Store. No, they're items. Yeah, be careful. They are an array of items. So item, and I'll call it list becomes new item, and it's going to be the length of whatever the number of items are. So num items. Okay, so for int I becomes 0, I is less than num items, or you could say list.length, either one, I++. And I'm going to say system.out.print line, no print. Item name. Let's see. Oh, what am I doing? String item name becomes in dot next line. We have ID. Copy that. System.print item ID. This is going to be an int. And this is going to be next int. And then also the inventory. And you could add things like in here, if someone were to buy something, you could make the inventory less. You could adjust the inventory depending on whether or not somebody buys or sells things, but this is just a very basic lab. But you could, in theory, like if someone buys something, it would add if someone buys something, it would deplete your inventory. If you got new inventory, you could add that. That would be in a void method, void type. Okay, this one has to be item in, call it, and I'll say in dot. Okay, so now here's the interesting part. So what I'm gonna say is list at I becomes, so that means the first element in my list becomes a new item. And in new item, what did I need? So I'm going to go back here and look. I needed my ID, my inventory, and my name in that order. So I'm going to say item ID, item inventory, and then item name. So right here, it is instantiating the actual object and putting it where the element is. Well, giving the reference where the element is. So I'm going to look here. I believe everything looks good. And then, so right now, the cool thing here is system. Oh, now I need to create my store. My store becomes new store. And what's in the store? So let's go back here. In the store, I need the name of the store and the newly created array I did. So the name of the store is all the way up here. Store name. And the name of the list is right here. And now, this is the other cool thing I can print because of my, two strings, I can print out my store, and it should print out the name of the store and the number of items in it. And then I'm also going to print out I'm going to use actually my store.display. What is it called? Display store. My store, I haven't fixed it. Okay. So it's going to display the store. Display store. In theory, what I want eventually is to be able to sort the things in the store according to the inventory items. So we could use a similar sort as to what we did for statistics. Now, I am always going to assume there's going to be some sort of error because I'm not perfect. And the best way that I've learned how to code is by going through my errors. So let's see how we do. Ooh, that's nice. My store. Let's, and now I'm not sure about next line, so we're just going to see how it goes. Let's say my store's name is, I don't know, Mrs. Keeps. Oh, I mean, this is lame. Let's put a good store in here. I'll call it Top Stitch Threads. Because that's the name under which I sell my clothes. Enter the number. See, this is what's going on weird for me. So let's see how this says. Enter the number of items your store carries. Let's have them carry 3. Item number. See, item name and ID. I'm having issues here with the line method with scanner, and I'm not really certain why it's doing this. So I'm going to run through this and see if I can troubleshoot it a little bit. So item name, we'll call it shirt. See, and it's going where ID should have gone. I don't want it to do. So now it's telling me that there's an error here because I'm trying to get an int. So item name in.next line. So what is going on here? I'm going to, or is there something better I can use in the scanner class? So I'm going to go over here to these and I'm going to see if I can pull up the scanner class. Specifically, I'm using next line. So, string. Next pattern. Next pattern. No. Next. Where is next line? Next line is here. Advances the scanner past the current line and returns the input that was skipped. So I don't want that, actually. That's not helpful at all. So what does next return? Does it return the entire string? Let's see. Next. Finds and returns the next complete token. A lot more than one token, so how do I do that where it gives me more than one word? I thought that was next line. Let's do this. These are all Boolean. Oh, string. Find in line. No. I thought next line was doing something. Okay. Next line advances this scanner past the current line and returns the input that was skipped. So I'm gonna think about that for a little bit. So it'll go past the current line and returns the input that was skipped. So we do want it to return that input. Do we want it to be... Do we want this to be print line, each of these? Let's see if that helps. I am not quite sure. Let's see. This will fix it for me. All right, let's run it again. I'm going to stop this video and I'll rerun it again the next